So today we're diving into a topic that so many of you have asked for: manipulation tactics that narcissists use. Whether they are friends, family, romantic partners, or maybe even in a work situation, these manipulations that the narcissist uses will be showed up in various ways. Narcissists are master manipulators and they know how to exploit us and our emotion. By the end of this video today, you will know the tactics that the narcissists use so you can arm and protect yourself. Hello my friends and welcome back. So in today's video, manipulation tactics. Arm yourself with this knowledge and protect yourself. Gaslighting. I think this is one of the most sinister aspects or tactics that the narcissist uses. What gaslighting is, let's say you confront a narcissist about something that they have done, something that has hurt you. Instead of them acknowledging it and perhaps maybe working it through, maybe even apologizing, they'll say things like, yeah, I never said that. I think you're remembering it wrong. You know, something along them lines. And then it will make you question yourself to see whether you had actually remembered it correctly. The next one is love bombing. At the beginning of the relationship, the narcissist will be so lovely, so much attention. This can be overwhelming, but also it can seem quite nice. You know, who doesn't want to feel good at the beginning of a relationship when you're trying to get to know someone? Constant attention, gifts, communication. Who doesn't want that? But over time, what you'll find is that all of these aspects diminish. The goal here is for you to feel dependent on them, to feel like you need them in your life. So once you're hooked, that behavior will change. Imagine you get into a relationship with someone and you're having a great time, first 1 or 2 weeks, and then after like 2-3 weeks, they're kind of saying to you, I love you. I can't imagine my life without you. I mean, seriously, like that is too much too soon. The next one is triangulation. This is where a narcissist brings a third person into the relationship, usually to make you feel jealous so that you're competing for the narcissist's attention. This tactic is to make you feel insecure and want the attention of the narcissist. You know, they might do something like they might mention somebody else's name or an ex, someone that they find attractive. This is going to make you feel jealous. It's going to make you feel insecure. This is the hope. This is what the narcissist wants. And this puts you in a position where you've got to try and prove your worth to the narcissist. The next one is the silent treatment. Okay, so this is where they remove all communication from you. This is going to feel upsetting, confusing. You don't even know why this has happened. But what you have to remember is they feel that they can't control you or you haven't done something to please them. So they're going to remove communication so that basically it makes you feel destabilized and causes you to question what it is that you've done that has made them do this to you. So all of your attention and energy is basically on them. Believe me, they know what they are doing. They know this is going to have this effect on you. The next one is projection. So they will blame you for something that they have done. So for example, if they have cheated, then they're going to say that you are cheating or why are you cheating? If they have lied, they're going to say that you're a liar or you're a pathological liar. That's how they project. So basically what they have done, they're going to say that you're doing it. This is going to leave you confused and trying to constantly reestablish yourself, trying to prove yourself to the narcissist. Like, I mean, really. The next one is guilt tripping. So narcissists are great at making you feel guilty. They blame you. What they want to do is the reason why they blame you is because they want to shift all that attention from their wrongdoings onto you. So you're feeling guilty, you're internalizing it, and it's so that the attention is shifted on you trying to prove yourself to the narcissist rather than focusing on their bad behavior or calling them out on their behavior. So what they are doing is distracting your attention. So for example, you've set a boundary and the narcissist doesn't like that. Yeah, they just don't like boundaries. So they might say something like, why are you doing this? Like, do you not realize how much I love you? Haven't I done so much for you? Suddenly you're the bad guy. So the blame is then shifted onto you. You then feel upset or you feel like you have to prove yourself or maybe your heart softens and then there it is. You feel guilty and then you forgive them. This is bad. Okay, the future faking. So the narcissist will make promises to you. They will say that they're going to do all of these things for you, but it never happens. So it keeps you in a state of hope or wishing or waiting around. They might say things like, oh, you know, when we move in together, everything's going to be okay. Or I'm going to change. Just give me a little bit more time. Sure, we're going to get married. Just wait a little bit longer for me. I can't wait to get married to you. But what happens is that none of these plans, none of these things ever materialize. And you are just left waiting around. The smear campaign. So this is where the narcissist puts you down or says nasty things about you to other people. And this is done because they feel that either they've lost control over you or you haven't done something that they have wanted you to do. So what they will do is they'll talk behind your back and they will make other people change their perceptions of you. Ultimately, it's to discredit you or make you look like the bad person. What this does is this shifts attention away from the narcissist and makes them look good. So like other people will think that they are the victim. So for example, you probably leave the relationship, which is great. I'm glad that you've done that. And the thing is, you are trying to just get on with your life. What the narcissist will do, if there's like other co-workers or mutual friends or mutual family members, the narcissist will get in there and say that you are the one that has done all of these things. This is usually like projection. This is usually to make you feel like they want to blame everything onto you so that you feel like you're the bad one here. They want to make other people change their perception of you and how they see you. The narcissist is working behind the scenes to make themselves look like the victim and you, the bad person. These are all lies. These are all lies. And this can be particularly difficult. The devaluation stage. So this is where the narcissist is literally putting you down. They're criticizing you. They're belittling you. They're saying all of these things are your fault. Ultimately, everything that goes wrong is your fault. This tactic is to destroy your self-esteem, destroy your confidence so that you don't have the ability or the brain space or the brain power to be able to call them out on their behavior so that your mind is distracted. And what this tactic does is makes you dependent on them. They might say things like, oh, you're never going to find anyone like me, or who else is going to put up with your stuff? Look at the way you are. You're lucky I'm still with you. These comments are designed to chip away at your self-esteem and your confidence. Hoovering. Oh my goodness, I think we've all experienced this one. This is where the narcissist gets back in contact with you after a period of silence or a period of where you have broken up. So they will come in and they will try and suck you back into the relationship. I did a great video all about this. I'm going to link this here. This goes more into this topic. So after you've distanced yourself or you've left the relationship, they're going to get back in contact with you because they want to suck you back in and try and get your attention and your validation. Please note that none of the things that they are saying is true. It's all about you giving your attention to them. So it might be that finally you've gathered the confidence and the energy and the strength to walk away, okay, and you're moving on. And suddenly you get a text like, hey, I miss you, out of the blue. And this is supposed to shock you because remember, this is all about control. This is done on their time. And this causes a chain of thoughts where you're thinking, do they actually miss me? Do I really want them? What happens is at this point, you start to romanticize the relationship. They'll promise you the world. They'll say that they have changed. They say that they are going to make everything better. And really, they're not going to do this. You'll find that when you do go back and when you do meet up with them, they will sink back into their old destructive behaviors and you'll be back to square one. So save yourself the trouble and know that this is all a tactic of manipulation. These tactics are just some of the ways that narcissists will control and manipulate you. Please know that at the center of this isn't about a heartfelt wanting to make this relationship grow with you. That's not what they're interested in. Okay, they cannot bond to you in that way because they're not connected to themselves. What you have to remember, these are tactics to keep you hooked, to keep you in a tailspin so that you never really find out what's going on. And believe me, please believe me, they know what they are doing. Nobody who is healthy is going to treat you like this. And that's what you've got to remember. Okay, I know that I've briefly covered and summarized these topics, but you will know because you have been in these situations. If you have found this video helpful, please do give it a thumbs up. If you are wanting some more guidance and advice, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. Please see the description box below. Guys, thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.